Welcome to Fort Mose Historic State Park. We're excited to be here today to begin what will be a new era for Fort Mose Historic State Park. This historic fort reconstruction will transform the experience of visiting this park. For the first time ever, guests of all ages and from all over the world will be able to see, hear, touch, and experience a portrayal of what life was like at the first legally sanctioned free black community in what is now the United States.
18 years ago, the same location, we broke ground for the museum. And it's ironic that here we are 18 years today that we're in the process of breaking ground for another momentous moment. Today we come to pay tribute to the courageous men and women that made this difficult and determined journey to take back their freedom, regardless of what the cost. There were many that did not make this journey. May we learn and educate everyone the courage it took for them to take that challenge. And today, we honor them.
It was the grassroots effort, I think, of all the folks in the Fort Mose Historical Society that led to the purchase of the property, the building of the museum, and now the groundbreaking for this representation. And it's just very exciting. I never thought 40 years ago that we would be standing here doing this. I think the emphasis on, or one of the lessons in that is the importance of working together with community, with our elected officials, and with academics to bring this about. No one knows what that fort really looked like, but I do believe that this is the best possible, most accurate depiction that can be done with the information we really have. So I'm very proud to have been part of that.
It's been my great privilege to work on this project and do the research in Spain and in Cuba and in Florida and in South Carolina. I've got a lot more now that I'm going to try to share with everybody about the actual folks who lived here and their lives. I've tracked them to Cuba, where San Agustín de la Nueva Florida, where they reestablished themselves. And when I first went to Cuba, nobody knew about Mose, and they still don't know enough about Mose, but we'll try. And there's much more to be done, and I'm privileged to be able to do it, and I always feel like I've come home when I come back and see you guys. So thank you so much.
But we're here today to talk about the groundbreaking, to celebrate many, many years of hard work and service by Dr. Israel and the past and present members of the Fort Mose Historic Society. Fort Mose is more than the building. Fort Mose represents the people. Fort Mose represents a diverse group of men, women, and children who came to this place to carve a life for themselves out of this wilderness.
What we're seeing today is decades of hard work, imagination, and determination. Fort Mose is a testament to the amazing bravery and resiliency of the people who traveled such a great and dangerous distance to live here and be free. And I know we'll all keep them in mind today as we celebrate this momentous occasion.
Fuego!